5/4, 2/2, 3/8, 5/16, 2/4. Time signatures. What do all the numbers mean? Well, let's get right into it, and let's keep it simple. The most common time signature in music is 4/4 time. The top number in any time signature tells you how many beats are in a measure or how many beats are in a bar. A measure and a bar is interchangeable here in the States, in America. It might be different in Europe. A bar might signify something different. But here, when you say a measure or a bar, it means the same thing. If I say play 4 measures, it's the same as saying play 4 bars. Now, there is a bar line. A bar line that separates the measures or the bars. A double bar line signifies the end of a section. This bar line with the thicker black on the end signifies the end of the music. That's the end of the song, end of the music. And this with the 2 dots signifies it's going to repeat. You're going to repeat. It might go back to wherever you see the 2 dots facing the other way. Or it might just go back to the beginning. If you only see at the end, there's a 2 dots with the bar like that, and there's no other place where it shows 2 bars going the other way, then you just 2 dots going the other way. Then you just go back to the beginning and play the whole thing one more time through. So the top number is how many beats are in a measure. The bottom number signifies what note value gets the beat. That's all. And it can only be a certain number. It can only be a 1, a 2, a 4, an 8, a 16, a 32, a 64, 128. Now, it's not going to be 128. I've never seen it. I've never played a piece that was something over 128. But it could be if someone wrote it. If someone sees that out there, let me know. 64, same thing. I don't see it. 32, I really haven't seen. All right. So you're basically dealing with the 16 and below. Why? Well, because that's all the notes that exist. A whole note, a half note, a quarter note, an eighth note, a 16th note, a 32nd note, 64th note, 128th note. That's all the notes there are. So the bottom number, if you have a 3 over a 1 time signature, 3 over 1, we know 3 means 3 beats to the measure. Top number could be anything, by the way. It can be 1, it can be 1,000,001, it could be anything. And again, if you've seen 1,000,001 over a 4 time signature, send that to me. Let me know who wrote that piece of stuff. But it could be any number. The bottom number. So you take a 3 over 1. 3 beats to the measure. The 1 signifies you put the fraction of 1 over 1. The whole note gets the beat. All right? If you see a 4 over a 2, 4 beats to the measure. The 2, put the fraction of 1 over 2. Half note. It's half. One half. Half note gets the beat. 4, so we go to 4/4. 4/4 time. 4 beats to the measure. And then we have the 1/4. 1/4, that's a quarter. Quarter note gets the beat. So 6 over 8, 6/8 time signature, 6 beats in a measure, eighth note gets the beat. Anything over a 16, say a 5 over 16, 5 beats in a measure, and then you have 1/16, 16th note gets the beat. It's as simple as that. The same with 32, something over 32 would be 32, I've never seen it. Something over 64 and 4. So those are all the notes that exist, so that's all it can be. Now, so you can have a 7 over a 8. You can have 13 over 16, 13/16 time signature. You have 5/4, 6/4, 7/4, 8/4, 9/4, 10/4, whatever, any number on top. You will never see a time signature of, say, 7/5 or 8/7. Why? Because there's no fifth note. There's no seventh note. It's just whole note, half note, quarter note, eighth note, 16th note, 32nd, 64th. You could have a time signature of 11 over 64, which I've never seen or I've ever played. But you could technically have that, meaning 11 beats in a measure and a 64th note gets the beat. So it's that simple. Every time signature can be grouped into one of 3 categories: a simple time signature, compound, or complex. Simple contains note values such as half notes, quarter notes, eighth notes, and are divisible by 2. You can divide by 2. So there's 2 quarter notes and a half note, 2 eighth notes and a quarter note. Those are simple time signatures such as 4/4, 2/4, 3/4, anything that can be broken down into 2 subdivisions. Compound time signatures such as 6/8, 9/8, or 12/8 are designated by a dotted note value. A dot after a note, if you're not aware, just lengthens that note value by 50%. That's all it does. So a quarter note in 4/4 time gets a beat. If you see a quarter note with a dot after it, now it gets a beat and a half, 50% longer than its original value. So instead of 2 eighth notes for a quarter note, the dotted quarter note will equal 3 eighth notes. Okay? A dotted half note would equal, it gets 2 notes, two beats to a half note, so a dotted half note will get 3 beats, just 1.5 times its value. All right, and it's divisible by 3s. All right, it can be grouped into groups of 3 subdivisions. So 6/8 can be 2 3s, and 6/8 is often counted as in 2 time, like 1 and the 2 and the 1 and the 2 and the 1, 2. All right, and 9/8, same thing in groups of 3s, 1 and the 2 and the 3 and the 1 and the 2 and the 3. Now you could count 6/8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, or 1 and the 2 and the 1 and the 2 and the, same as 9/8, same thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, or 1 and 2 and 3 and has a triplet feel. Example of 6/8 time, songs in 6/8 time would be Queen, We Are the Champions. That's in 6/8 time. Or Metallica, Nothing Else Matters. That's in 6/8 time. Complex time signatures are such as 5/4, 7/4, 11/16, 5/16. Those are not divisible by any even number, by 3s or 2. They contain simple and compound signatures. So you can't divide a 5/4 time by 3s or 2s. It's a 3 and a 2. 7/4 is a 4 and a 3. An example of a 7/4 time is Alice in Chains' Them Bones. Listen to that song, that's in 7/4. Or Pink Floyd's the song Money, that's in 7/4. A 5/4 time signature, 5/4 theme from Mission Impossible. All the Tom Cruise movies, you listen to that theme, it's in 5/4. Or the old original series, listen to the theme, it's 5/4 time. Or Dave Brubeck's Take 5, the jazz standard, it's a 5/4 time signature. All right, and groups that you can listen to that are constantly doing odd time signatures or complex time signatures. You can go back to King Crimson. King Crimson, I believe in the late 60s, maybe, and then through the 70s, they started this progressive thing, and they were playing with different time signatures and odd, irregular beats. And today you have Animals as leaders. Tool does odd times. Some Rush stuff was in odd time signatures. And Frank Zappa is notorious, if you were a fan of his, for playing different odd time signatures. So you can check those out. 3/4 time is a common time. Again, 4/4, 3/4, 2/4, 6/8 is fairly common. 12/8, 12/8. The song Alicia Keys' Fallen, that's in 12/8. Happy Birthdays in 3/4, 3/4 time. The Eagles' Take It to the Limit is in 3/4 time. So you have in 4/4, there's tons, most music is kind of in 4/4 for the most part, popular music. Just Michael Jackson, Billie Jean, famous, 4/4 time. Now, if you see a C instead of a number, if you don't see 2/4, 6/8, or 9/8, or 7/8, whatever, 7/4, you don't see that, you just see a C. What does that mean? C stands for, or would it be this way? C stands for common time. Common time is 4/4 time. So it's just another way of saying 4/4 time. So if you see a C and no numbers, it's 4/4. Now if you see a C with a slash up and down through it like a cent sign, like a penny sign, cents. That's called cut time. What is cut time? Well, it's 2 over 2. It's 2-2. Top number, 2 beats to the measure. Bottom number, you have the fraction of 1/2. Half note gets the beat. The 2 at the bottom means the half note gets the beat. Right? Cut time is basically 4/4 time is what it is. It's cut in half. Boom. All right, and this is a faster pulse. Like there's a 2 pulse as opposed to a 4 pulse. An example of a cut time song would be the march, Stars and Stripes. Listen to this, Stars and Stripes, 4th of July. Every 4th of July they play Stars and Stripes or whatever. That's in cut time. And it's played the same. If I play, here's a cut time. Here's 4 bars in cut time, and I'm going to play that pattern. So here we go. Okay? Now, here's a 4/4 pattern. I'm going to play this 4/4 pattern now. What's the difference? There was no difference. They sounded the same if I'm playing at that tempo. So in cut time, 4/4 time. Okay? The only thing that's changed was the note value getting the beat. In cut time, the half note's getting the beat. In 4/4 time, the quarter note's getting the beat, but it's sounding the same thing in that same tempo. Let me show you this. Now, you have 3/8 time, 3/4 time, and 3/2 time. Okay, I'm going to play this in 3/4 time. It'll be 1, 2, go. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay. Let me play that in 3/8 time at that same tempo. Let me play it in 3/2 time, same tempo. It's exactly the same sounding. The only thing that's changed is the note value getting the beat. In 3/4 time, the quarter note gets the beat. In 3/8 time, the eighth note gets the beat. In 3/2 time, the half note gets the beat. That's all that's changed. So if I'm staying at the same tempo, they would sound exactly the same in all those 3 time signatures. So that's all that numbers mean. 1, 3/1, whole note gets the beat. Over 2, half note gets the beat. Anything over 4, quarter note gets the beat. Anything over 8, eighth note gets the beat. Anything over 16th, 16th note gets the beat. Anything over 32, 32 gets the beat. 64, if you find it, send it to me. But the 64th note will get the beat. Does that make sense now a little bit? It's actually simple. You don't need to do anything else. Top number, could be any number. Bottom number, what note gets the value? It's either going to be a whole note, which you're not going to see. You're not going to see a 3/1, a 4/1, a 2/1. I've never seen it. So you can eliminate that kind of. Something over 2, you might. You could come across. A cut time, you could come across that. All right? 4, 2/4, 4/4, 3/4, 5/4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. You can get anything over 4. Over 8 could be the same thing. 2/8, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. All right, but basically you're sticking to the 6/8, 9/8, 12/8, you know. Over 16th, now you're getting a little more common. You might not see that much unless you're really into drum music or some progressive band that's doing stuff in whatever 16th, okay? But just know the 16th note gets the beat. And that's all you got to worry about. That's going to do it for this episode. I hope that cleared up a little bit about time signatures and made it a little bit simpler for you to understand. It's really not that complicated once you know the bottom number can only be a certain number because that's all the notes that exist, and the top number could be anything. All right? Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Please subscribe if you're so inclined. You go drum, because I could, But I don't have it plugged in. I don't have the module on because I was just giving an informational episode here. So if I play right now, it's on the pads. So you go have fun and drum. Always practice with a purpose. See you next time.